Roblox, a site harboring many great games, along with many great piles of slop. So today I'm going to be trying out some of the lesser known games, some of the forgotten games who've lost relevancy over the years, or some of the newer ones that never took off, and I'll review them each, separating the good stuff from the slop. Not to say the slop games are bad, there's some good slop out there. You're watching it right now. But anyway, enough slop talk, let's get right into it. The first game up was Big Time Rush Meet and Greet, and oh boy was I ecstatic. I couldn't wait to meet Kendall and James and Logan and Carlos. The hairs in the back of my neck were standing up, there was a glint of glee in my eye, a little bit of Johnson juice dribbled out into my pants. Oh boy was I excited. And look, there he is! Carlos, I think. And the description has some of my favourite Big Time Rush lyrics. Meet and greet real Big Time Rush and escape the Jeff the Killer, the Among Us BTS stream gone by Rose, the Blue Hour by TXT. Oh yeah, this game's gonna be good. However, I never got to truly know, because once the game booted up, it would never fully load. I have no idea what's in this game that's causing it to take so long to load, but I waited for ages and ages and it would just not load. And my computer can run Cyberpunk 2077 and Red Dead Redemption 2 fairly easily. So what the hell is in this Roblox game? I have a theory. The Big Time Rush you see today, they're paid actors. The real Big Time Rush died years ago, but their minds, their consciousness was uploaded onto a computer, but not just any computer, into Big Time Rush Meet and Greet. I truly believe the souls of Carlos, James, Kendall, Schmidt, and Logan are trapped inside this game, stuck in a blocky purgatory with Jeff the Killer. Next up, I decided to check if there's any Roblox games based on peak fiction, because oh boy do I love Skibidi Toilet. I wake up in the morning, it's all I'm thinking about. I'm taking a shit, it's right there in my mind. I'm whacking the one-eyed trouser snake, I'm replaying the whole series in my mind. So once I saw this game, my heart lit up with glee. My bussy quivered with passion. It looked amazing. These graphics, they didn't look like Roblox. They looked like Far Cry. Vengeance. I just couldn't wait to get in. The second the game booted up, I was hit with a bukkake of bright lights and microtransactions. Like sweet fuck, I've never seen so many microtransactions thrown at a person this quickly. They're trying to abuse my undying love for Skibidi Toilet to drain my pockets dry. I kinda respect it. As for the game itself, I can't describe it with any words lesser than peak. This game truly is the epitome of gaming. This is what gaming should be. The graphics, the gunplay, the story, the animations, the models. I was almost shooting ropes of Johnson juice at the sheer sight of it. Such beauty. Truly an amazing game. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting none but heads right now. I could hit a child with dwarfism from 1,000 yards away. Oh sweet fuck, there's a lot of them. There's actually a lot of them. Wait, can they even kill me, or did they just rub me? They're just rubbing up on me. You literally cannot die. You can't die in this game. There is literally no losing. They just rub their big, sweaty, greasy, oily faces on me. It's kind of hot. The next game up is Poop Game. I saw this title and it hit me viscerally. I felt it in my heart. I knew this would be a game with deep and dark subject matter, along with an intricate and beautifully woven story. I have very high expectations for Poop Game. Oh yeah, this is a masterpiece. I appear to have some sort of poop zuka which I can use to battle with the other players. Clearly a form of commentary on the dog-tooth nature of capitalism. Only a few seconds in and Poop Game is deep with complex symbolism. And as you can see off in the distance, there's a stretched out Among Us character standing in front of a spewing fountain of dude juice. Boy fluid, if you will. Ah yes, some classical idealism imagery. This game truly is philosophically conscious. And of course behind me you see an enormous slightly malformed Sonic holding two silver Smith & Wesson 1911s, obviously an allegory for the Vietnam War, and the Dolphin Squid Games. Obviously there's no deeper meaning there, that's just the Dolphin Squid Games. Of course, Poop Game is not just a game, nor is it commentary on the state of the world or petty politics. It's a timeless piece of art, entirely revolving around the feral and brutal nature of humanity. A timeless masterpiece that'll be enjoyed for years, no, millennia to come. Truly a beautiful piece. So I was browsing through Twitter like any self-loving masochist does when I saw this monstrosity, and at that moment I knew I had to play this. Nothing in the world right now meant anything more than playing this. Gat Simulator. This game just looked so rizzy in Ohio the Aki way that I'm sorry. Anyway, I couldn't find it, but I did find Ohio W Gat Latina Smosh Hobby, which is probably better. How could a game with a name like Ohio W Gat Latina Smosh Hobby not be good? There's also a Jumbo Josh badge. This just seems like the most ghetto smosh post irony Twitter brain rot game to ever exist, which makes me really excited. Starting off with some beautiful sound design. And of course here you can see the W Latina Gyat from Ohio. This is the worst video I've ever fucking made. Basically, we have to beat this lobby if we want to get her W Ohio Jumbo Josh Riz Gyat. And release me! Yeah, so basically it's just basic obby shit where you gotta... Oh. Well, this took a turn. Yeah, it turns out this game got games inside of it, and some of them are surprisingly well made. We'll get back to this one in a bit. First, I want to show you the one entirely based around MatPat of game theory. So you start talking to MatPat, and he tells you how the Grimace Shake is giving people AIDS, and how we need to end them to stop the spread of HIV. Truly a Quentin Tarantino level plot. Whoever made this is obviously a professional pensmith. We start off the mission in a decrepit building with a W Riz Ohio Latina Gyat. We scour this building in search of a key, which you of course find because we're awesome. Behind the door, we find Matthew Patthew submerged in rubble. He then leads us to a car, which will take us to Grimace's secret. This is a shit plot. We like break into a lair and kill Grimace and stop AIDS or whatever. As revealed, Grimace was actually Jumbo Josh. That's awesome because I love Garden of Banban. It's so awesome. I love Garden of Banban so much. And that's it. I'm done. Forget what I said about going back to the Ur game. I am done with W Ohio Gyat Latina Riz with Jumbo Josh and a fucking release me! Next, I decided to check if there's any gooning games. As a proud goon citadel myself, I want to see if there's any representation out there in the Roblox community. And I found one, Geoff's Gooning Grounds. The description had one word, gooning. Simple, fast, straight to the point. I spawn into what I assume is Geoff's Goon Cave. I was so overjoyed I started doing my iconic little jig. I'm kinda like the next Whip Nene guy, except I'm not gonna kill my cousin with a hatchet. Some other notable things about this game, I got stuck permanently proning. I found out I'm such a good driver that I can drive cars even with the engine off, and then crash said cars into Walmarts, and that there's actually no gooning in this game. Very disappointing. However, they do have all my favorite Walmart items, such as blue and green and pink. Anyway, as you can see here, I started having a seizure in the blue, green and pink aisle of Walmart. I died shortly after. The next game up is Legs. This one genuinely intrigued me because, like, what could this be? Like, Jenny, what could this be about? Oh, it's just legs. The game is entirely just a set of legs. There's, like, no secret story behind the scenes or, like, any games hidden within. It's just a big set of legs. Yep, that's literally it. That's the entire game. Just a model of a pair of legs. Oh yeah, also here's my new avatar. I feel like he shows off my joyous, whimsical nature very well. But anyway, I decided to check out this Valorant remake to see what the young Discord mods of the future are playing. I'm gonna have to say, the modeling in this game is actually pretty good. Props to whoever designed the models and whoever animated the animations. You can even inspect things like knife skins, which is a pretty cool detail. Besides from the guns, the game isn't too much like Valorant. However, oh my fuck was I cracked. I know I'm probably playing against fetuses whose mothers are chain smokers, probably ate a calculator and that's what they're playing on. However, my point still stands. I was crazy cracked, just absolutely destroying those deformed fetus babies. The next game up is the scariest Roblox game, and something's telling me this game is very scary and very creepy. I load into the game and... you have to be fucking kidding me. But something actually scary? Look how I blink. Like, come on man, there's kids playing this game. This is gonna traumatize someone for life. I then saw this game and, why is it next to Rip Kobe Bryant? What correlation between, why? Oh wait, it's a sponsored ad, I'm only seeing that now, okay, I'm stupid. Anyway, let's try it out. I spawn in and once again, I'm complete fucking nightmare fuel. I leave my humble domain and see a donation board. Everyone who's on this board, and yes, even you, I show speed, you should be ashamed of yourself. Utterly ashamed. 10,000 how much is $99? Someone spent $99 on sus hangout with a Neko girl. Two people spent $100 on sus hangout with a Neko girl. This may be the lowest point in humanity as a species. And I don't care if Elon Musk thinks it's cool. That dude's built like a microwave. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. So yup, those were the games. Some of them pretty good, other ones not so much. I'm sure all the developers worked very hard to make these, even if they are of varying quality. But I wish them all the best. If you enjoyed anything you saw today, they're all free to play in Roblox. And since you watched this long, I'm gonna guess you kinda enjoyed it. So check out the Discord to stay notified of new uploads and new Twitch streams. You can find that in the description. And I also send cool wizard pictures to there. There's even more reasons to check it out. Anyway, that's all. See ya.